This is Chris Ruddy, and I love Gene Valentino's Grassroots Truth Cast. Make sure you're tuning in just like I do every day, every week, every minute.
To celebrate our newest launch, Rev 7, I'm bringing you an amazing introductory offer, plus an exclusive overstock sale that you're not going to want to miss. Rev 7 is our premium energy drink that tastes great and gives you energy all day with no jitters and no crashes. That's because there's no sugar and no caffeine. I'm so sure you're going to love Rev 7 that for a limited time you can try our 3-pack absolutely free. Or check out our Percale bed sheets. I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Every color, every style, every size, only $29.88. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save 20% on our Rev 7 12-packs or try our introductory 3-pack absolutely free. And our Percale bed sheets, all sizes, only $29.88, even the queens and kings. Inventory is extremely limited, so order now.
Welcome back to The Count. I'm Rick Leventhal. We're moving on to story number 9 now on our countdown. The deadline looming for the president's big, beautiful bill. White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles met with Senate Republicans on Wednesday and delivered a clear message from the president: get the bill to his desk by July 4th. Her push comes with word Senate Republican leaders are moving to get the bill on the floor by the middle of next week. Joining us now, Republican strategist and host of the Grassroots Truthcast podcast, Gene Valentino, and Republican strategist Whitley Yates. Gene, we'll start with you. Vice President J.D. Vance is expressing confidence, saying Congress will deliver the bill, telling reporters, I can't make any promises, I can't predict the future, but I do think we're in a good place to get this done by the July 4th recess. Is that possible? Do you think he's right?
It's possible, Rick, and God willing, it's probable. The fact of the matter is, in my private businesses as CEO of many companies, we worked off a agreed to budget, a balanced budget. When I was an elected official here in Florida, we have a constitutional amendment that mandates the budget be balanced. That means we don't spend money we don't have. That means we forecast our revenues and compare it against the demands and the needs of the community that the elected officials promised. It's called a balanced budget amendment, and God willing, we get it through a constitutional amendment in place to do it across 50 states, because today some of the states, Rick, are underwriting and carrying the water for certain blue sanctuary states. And that's the salt issue I'm sure you're going to talk about.
Well, it's a brilliant idea, and I'd like to see it happen. If the feds try to do it, we wouldn't be able to spend a dime for about 150,000 years. Whitley, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley is warning that the Senate's version of the bill can't pass with the deeper cuts to Medicaid. He told Axios, it seems to me that now we're in a place where this provision is threatening the entire bill, and we just don't have time for that. Can Senate Republicans meet a middle ground on Medicaid?
It's not whether they can, they must have a middle ground on Medicaid in order to get this passed. This is a time to come together in unison and maybe not uniformity, because right now this is about getting this bill to President Trump by July 4th. And what that means is everyone's going to have to give and take. It's going to be a delicate balance in getting what you want. Some are going to have to give up that salt while others are going to have to concede on Medicaid. It's what must happen in order to get this bill on his desk in a timely manner. Trump has been very forthright about making sure that his agenda is met, and it's met in a timely manner. He's been moving at the speed of light, unlike any president we've ever seen, and he doesn't want anything to slow him down.
Yeah, I can see that. It's hard to keep up. Gene, I want to switch gears to the political impact of those anti-ICE riots. California Governor Gavin Newsom has been in a fierce battle of words with President Trump, and somehow Newsom appears to be rising in the polls of 2028 contenders among the Democrats. He's kind of the face of resistance against Trump, I guess. Much of the left appears to love Newsom, but can Republicans also use the mess created by Newsom in their favor?
Gavin Newsom couldn't manage an ice cream truck, let alone a state. The guy is trolling for Donald Trump attention, and he's an annoying gnat that's doing nothing more than distracting and deflecting the attention off real national issues, which have transcended into big problems at the state level, California in particular. If you want to continue with a diabolical nightmare, a crisis, and have a good poster child of what not to do, look at Gavin Newsom and the state of California. I feel sad for the people in California.
Well, I'm in California. You don't have to feel sorry for me, but I did see an article yesterday that Newsom was sipping wine while he was fighting Trump about bringing in the National Guard while Los Angeles was burning. So I think there are a lot of people who are equally upset with his lack of leadership. But Whitley, onto another topic. As Republicans are squabbling over that bill, Democratic infighting has the party desperate for cash. The New York Times writes, under its new leader, Ken Martin, the Democratic National Committee has been plagued by infighting and a drop in big donations, raising alarms from Democrats as they try to win back power. The Democratic National Committee's financial situation has grown so bleak that top officials have discussed whether they might need to borrow money this year to keep paying the bills. The entire party seems to be in disarray, but I didn't know that their finances were in such trouble.
Disarray and dead broke. We knew when they were paying people like Oprah $1 million during the Kamala campaign that they weren't good stewards of our money. We can look at how they govern their states and their cities to see that they don't even believe in balanced budgets. But the fact that the party is now bankrupt and having to borrow money, it's no reason why they don't want to pass the big, beautiful bill, because they don't understand fiscal conservatism or what it means to save. Now, after such a terrible loss with Kamala Harris blowing almost $1 billion, I'm not surprised that donors aren't lining up to write them checks, because no one throws money into a burning building, not even the Democrats.
That's a good point. Whitley, I want to stay with you for a minute. Do you see any clear leader emerging from all of those Democrats who are battling for the top spot?
I mean, I think no good Newsom has tried to make a pivot. He's been going on some of these conservative podcasts, and he's trying to present himself as more of a centrist. Meanwhile, the cities in his state is burning. He's allowing people to fight ICE officers and law enforcement officers, and he's not necessarily prevailing as someone that you would want to follow. But honestly, they don't have a bench of talent as it is. So Newsom really seems like the best that they've got, him or AOC. But in all reality, nobody is necessarily following these voices, and they're definitely not giving money towards their causes.
Well, Gene, a lot of people think that all those riots were a great ad for the Republican Party just to show how poor Democratic leadership is. What about AOC? Is she the face of Democrats in 2028?
And Ms. Crockett and 2 or 3 others, I do think there's an option that the Republicans be well advised not to interfere with their pathway they seem to be fostering. If they continue down that path, I think we're more in line to getting a supermajority in the House of Representatives and the Senate, God willing, so that we can get some constitutional amendments passed to rectify the balanced budget issue and the other things you mentioned.
Appreciate that, Gene Valentino and Whitley Yates. Thanks for your time very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Throughout history, the spirit of patriotism has prevailed. The battles may have changed, but the values remain the same. Today, in 2024, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment where the call for unity, freedom, and a better future echoes louder than ever. For more than 10 years, Patriot Mobile has been committed to supporting the values that make our nation great. With affordable plans and reliable nationwide coverage, Patriot Mobile is not just a wireless service. It's a call to action for those who believe in the American dream. Because this year is not just any year, it's the most important year since our nation's founding. Choose a wireless carrier that shares your values. Choose Patriot Mobile.